They have indicated they will be there very soon, not later than 2 weeks. Yes. And the officer who is responding, we have told him he should be on that almost every day.
So where in this written response have you indicated that they're running on generators? Because what you have cited is back and forth with Kenya Power.
And also the auditor made a finding that it's not in use. So you need to indicate when you started using that facility. Because the audit query says that it's not in use.
Yeah, I think by the time of audit, it was not in use.
Yes.
But it's in use now, but using generator.
You know, the Governor, what you're saying is that you're agreeing with the findings of the auditor, and you, because you understand accounting better than a lot of us. So if it was done after the fact, then we are not doing audit here. So the fact remains that according to the audit report, it will appear again in the next financial year as a matter that is pending from the previous accounting cycle.
Agreed, Chair.
Yeah. So why don't we leave this? Because you have said that on 19th January the contractor delivered, the machine is been installed by use of generator, and ask the Auditor General to confirm whether that is the real state.
Chair, and an interesting response by the Governor. He says on the X-ray technology, the X-ray technology is still viable, but there is an upgraded version of technology. What do you mean? Do you want to procure the new technology? Why are you using old technology for people of Kitui? Why don't you use the latest?
Let's hear from the CEO on the technology bit. But my quick answer, just to save time, these were procured with that old technology about 7 years ago. This was done 19.
I want to confirm that this was within the mess thing. It was part of the mess equipment, right?
So, and there were 10 of them, and all the others which were installed then, they were still operating with this same audit technology.
So why don't you upgrade this technology to meet with the current technology?
Yeah, that is what we have put the CEO to discuss with the suppliers of this particular machinery.
Chair, maybe what was the fine print on the aspect of technology with the suppliers?
No, I think just for us to manage time, I remember this conversation last time. We put a question to the Governor on obsolescence of the equipment, since there were equipment that were procured in 2017. And since their delivery in 2000, in 2020, they had not been put to use. Wasn't that the background? And we asked whether the equipment was now obsolete. And I think that's what you're responding to in that last paragraph.
Let the CEO respond to that, please.
No, I don't want to repeat the conversation we had last time. Because I think I remember we had that conversation. So maybe this one is just to address Senator Cherargei's concern that the issue of obsolescence, we are the ones who raised it last time.
It doesn't make sense to install, yet it does not give the service that is required.
So I think the most important thing is for the X-ray equipment to be available to the citizens and residents of Kitui. You have indicated that this was done on 19th of January, and as of 27th of January, the machine had been installed and was using a generator, and that Kenya Power will give you 3-phase by 30th January 2026. Can we keep this in view?
Chair, as the area senator, that's okay. We can keep it in view, but I'll also be asking the question on the usability of that machine, because, Chair, there's a conversation that goes around. Do you want Afya Bora or you want Bora Afya? This equipment, that's what I was asking the Governor, is part of the MESS project, or around the same time. It was around the same time. So if it was acquired in 2020, 2019, 2020, maybe it's not MESS, but it was acquired around the same time. 2019, 2020. 6 years down the line, it's a value for money, and even the usability of that machine. I don't know.
So there were 10 of them.
Yes.
And all the others, other than Sikuru and the Kaui, they are still working. which means the obsolescence of the technology has not been attained. The one in Sikuru, which has not been installed, we have agreed instead of installing the old one, let's get a new one from the National Equipment Supply Services, which now is running, which was a successor of MES, Managed Equipment Services. But in the rest, we have to make a corporate decision after assessment has been done to all the others. And you know, this is a project which was caught in investigation by ESCC, all that delay and so forth and so on. So I think let the assessment be done. For Kaui and the rest, for Sikuru, we will do a new technology.
Honorable members, we have no means of confirming that these machines are running. It's only the Auditor General who can advise us. We are just taking the word of the governor. Can we be luckier with the oxygen plant machine at Kitui County Referral Hospital? We considered this matter last time, debated it at great length, made recommendations. Could we at least tell the people of Kitui that the oxygen plant machine is now functional?
There is oxygen in the Kitui County Referral Hospital, but not from that particular machine. It's a court matter. We found it there when we came in, and it's still in court. Maybe the county attorney can say something very quickly where we were with it. But there is oxygen at KCRH, but not from this machine.
County attorney?
Thank you, Chair. The brief about this matter, Chair, is that the county government of Kitui is contesting the lawfulness of the supply of that particular oxygen machine. And because the supplier had already obtained a decree against the county government, we sought stay of enforcement and leave to defend that matter afresh, because we do believe that we have triable issues that can be brought to the attention of the court. Chair, I can report we have a ruling on our application for leave on the 5th of this month. Chair, that will be Thursday, I think. Thank you.
So within the week, we might get certain directions on the matter.
Thank you, Chair.
We keep that in view. But Governor, you're saying you have found an alternative way of producing oxygen away from this contested equipment?
Yeah, that has been put in place. Maybe we can hear again from...
what is that alternative way?
A better alternative.
Yeah, okay. Through the chair, we installed a bigger capacity plant at the KCRH, and we have 4 fonts of how we are supplying the oxygen there. We also have, on top of that, we have a 8,000 liter oxygen tank. We have the cylinders.
When was that procured and implemented?
It was done in 2021. And
it's fully implemented?
Very operational. It was implemented in partnership with AMREF in 2021.
Okay.
So it is working.
But
yes.
Who is keeping the oxygen plant secure? Because after the court ruling, or if the court rules, that is your plant and is vandalized. Don't you think that you now have a plant that is vandalized?
Your county attorney, you know, we do not know how the court will rule. Yes. But given the procedure, what happened, of course, we can't read the mind of the judge, but let's hear from the county attorney the probability that the decision will go against the county government of Kitui.
Proceed.
Thank you, Chair. I wish to comment on this storage, where it's currently kept. And maybe if you allow me, I may not say whether I think we will be successful or not successful on the matter. Currently, this oxygen plant is within the hospital facility, but over time, and maybe the issue why this raised as an audit query, the storage is not ideal. It should have already had a specific housing where it would have been stored, but currently it is not under such ideal conditions. Thank you, Chair.
Now we keep this in view and look forward to the decision that will be rendered on the 5th of February. I hope we can be lucky with the construction of livestock office block. Is that concluded?
I think that's the case.
Auditor General, construction of livestock office block?
Yes, Chair, the defects were done. Thank you.
Okay, we are getting luckier. Now let's go to reptiles. Construction of a snake pit at Mutomo Reptile Park. Governor, are the snakes happy now?
Yeah, are they done? Yeah, I think they are done.
Do you think they're happy?
Yeah, and was inspected.
Auditor General?
Chair, the defects were done.
The sump well and civil works at Chia River.
Yeah, it was a matter of fencing and so forth and done.
Now, I think we had gotten some update earlier. The other area we wanted to ask was the 573 million on Department of Health projects, which are still incomplete. Has there been some progress on that?
Huge progress. The progress, there is a report we showing the progress for each. The big amount relates to the stored maternity wing and the amenity. But the others, there was a mortuary that is finished, and many others are finished actually.
So you have a seven-page response there.
Yeah.
Honorable members, because we had already discussed this at our last meeting and gave recommendations, a number of the projects there are still ongoing.
Chair.
Yes, Senator Cherargei?
Chair, why would you be doing a national government project? I can see there's construction of 7 classrooms at KMTC Mwingi. Who is the MP, Mwingi East or West? In your response, number 3, construction of 7 classrooms at KMTC Mwingi that was started in 4 January 2019 at the cost of 17,027,650. The project is stalled.
Yeah, 2019, as you know, I was not in office. There was other people who are in office.
But Governor,
and when you come,
Governor,
when you come and you are public officer,
government exists in perpetuity.
in perpetuity, I agree with you. So when I came, and that was started by my predecessor, by the county government, we have a duty to complete.
Governor,
and we will complete.
Governor, this is a national government function. It is done through CDF.
Yeah, and since it was started by the county government, that time the dividing line was not as thick in some cases as it is now. National government is doing markets, housing.
No. We are not talking about national government. We will call them.
No.
Governor, is there, through the chair, is there an arrangement? You're now trying to do populist politics, which will not assist you. Governor, through the chair, is there a memorandum that you wrote between the Ministry of Health and the county government to do these classrooms?
I will have to check on that. As I said, it was 2019. And it was picked up by the auditors as something which was being done by the county government and not complete. And as you say, government exists in perpetuity. So it is us who have a duty to complete.
Before I allow Senator Wambua, these are still over the years due to financial cost. So does it mean you receive a lot of money to Kitui until you decide, let assist the national government? Over to you, Senator Wambua.
No, I think, Governor, the question that we are trying to resolve here is a question of, actually it's a question of law and process. So maybe let's benefit from your wisdom. If in 2026 2027, the county government of Kitui, and procedurally, tenders for a project, and it's awarded, and it starts, and it's a multi-year project. Then in 2027, 2028, there is another government in that county. What is the new administration supposed to do? Discontinue the project because it was unprocedurally procured, or continue to complete it anyway because it was started?
I think one has to look at the circumstances of how it was commenced. Maybe there was some understanding between the national government and the county government then, and I was not in office. But what I'm saying, and maybe I can be advised here, since it was commenced by the county government, with or without some understanding, because we do not know, should we as a county government complete a project which is within where we have our second biggest hospital to train Kenya Medical Training Center youngsters? Or should we just say it's not ours, say some 20 million or some money was sunk there and let's forget about it?
Yeah, Chair, can I assist the governor?
It's not an easy...
Governor, can I assist you?
Governor, and as we are doing this, let us be mindful that these are prior year matters,
Right.
which we had discussed very extensively.
Right.
So with that in mind.
Chair, can I assist
The only
the
problem
governor?
with that, the only problem with that is with these prior year matters, it appears like they will be prior year matters forever. You know, there will be no point at which then we just draw a line and say this is it. I'm saying this, Chair, because unless a county entity or a national government entity invokes the provisions of Article 187 or 189 of the Constitution on shared functions, unless that is invoked, then clearly that project is unprocedurally procured. So should it continue? And Governor, I have the example, I have two examples. You came in, and there's agreement between yourself and a lot of us, even this committee, that there are some projects that were begun by the previous administration that, one, there's no value for money, and two, they don't belong where they are. You're talking about, you know, the crusher, the manyora thing, the trucks for carrying livestock, and I'm surprised actually the Auditor General did not pick that up. Chair, we procured trucks to ferry animals to markets, and they think they are stored all over. So when you come and find that kind of mess in a county, as an administrator, because you're also learning, what are you supposed to do?
Yeah, maybe, but the governor, the neater way, and it's not that we are not saying that if there is a need, please, I have told you have the county attorney, and thank God I'm the drafter among other colleagues of that bill. He should have advised you that when you are doing a national government project, you must come up with a memorandum on that functionality, and your senator has put it up. Finally, Chair, because in the interest of time, out of these 573 million, the reason, Chair, we are requesting to take much more time is because these are projects that touch people in Kitui. But what shocks me, majority of the stall projects relate to health. For example, story ward at Kitui County Referral Hospital of 242 million, it has stalled. Construction of surgical and amenity block at Kitui County Referral Hospital has stalled at 144 million. Chair, the one construction of maternity ward, Ngunyi Sub-County Hospital of 5 million has stalled. Governor, why are you frustrating people who want to give birth like some of us? One maternity. Or Kitui, and the numbers will be good.
Order.
I've seen Wambua speaking around in Muranga and insisting that there should be numbers.
Most of
Why are you not doing maternity
Governor
work?
and Senator Cherargei, order.
Oh.
We must wind up this meeting by 4. We must wind up this meeting by 4 because we have another entity that is waiting. So let us not re-examine what we had already re-examined. Let us just make recommendations.
Yeah, because the issue, Chair, is still subsisting, my counsel would be that because it was a national government project or function done by the county government, then why don't you explore ways of having this project measured in terms of measured works and transferred to the national government, maybe done by CDF or just the national government.